Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you a bit of code. On Roblox Studio. I'm still learning how to code on Roblox Studio, so this is just going to be a brief overview of what I've learned so far. Mostly going to be just scripting and that. If you've never been on this, like Roblox Studio before, this is the Explorer where you have all your parts and that. Like, if I create a new part, I click on that. If I create a new part, we have our part here, and it's added to the workspace where, like, everything in the game at the moment is in, like, including the base plate and this part. 1 second. Okay, that's a workspace. Click. You can click delete. Player is for when you press play. I'm pretty sure this is what player is. Player, and everyone playing at the moment, like, it holds this and their information. Player script, bubble chat, chat script, chat main, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Player script loader, RBX, player module, player UI. What's this? Delete. No idea. I probably won't learn about that anytime soon. Okay. We have replicated storage where you can, pretty much, you'll have an item here that goes in the workspace. If you put it in replicated storage, it doesn't appear here, but it's in the game's storage, like, information. So the game, it can still, like, grab information about this, and it can, like, duplicate it and then add it to workspace, stuff like that, and that can be used for making guns that shoot stuff. Service script service is pretty much where you can add some of your scripts, and we'll be mostly doing scripts from there. Server storage, yeah, starter player scripts, where we do scripts for players. The chat, we can enable bubble chat and stuff like that. Okay, anyways, that's the Explorer. Now, the properties menu is every property. Let's just get a part for now to show you this, and also once you create something, just press, and it's not working. Usually, I'm pretty sure you can press F. I'm pretty sure it is. 1 second. Yep, it's F. For some reason, it just didn't work for me. If you press F, it'll teleport you to this. Don't think the blocks are usually supposed to be smooth. I'm pretty sure they're usually supposed to have these studs, they're called. Yeah. And properties has pretty much where it stores every information. It builds up this item. As you can see, the brick color is the color of the item. Like, let's change it to lime. I actually got that correct. And color is like this way, you can choose your own color. Let's go this. Put it up. Okay, in white. Then we have cast shadow, if it casts a shadow or not. As you can see, there's that. Okay, let's have it so it doesn't cast a shadow. Material is plastic. You can change it to ice or like neon, so it glues. Granite, I'm gonna keep it as granite. Reflectancy, like how much it reflects, like light in that. Transparency is like how transparent it. God damn it! Don't worry about that. It pops up a decent bit. Is how much transparency it has. It goes from 0 to 1. 1 is completely invisible, 0 is completely visible. We'll change this to 0.1 so you can slightly see through it. The name of the part, you don't really change it up here. You can, but it's better to change in the properties because most things you can't really change up there. So let's go to this game.part. And I'm just gonna name it for now. The size X, Y, and Z. If you don't know what the X, Y, Z thing is, X is usually like that way, Y is up, and Z is depth. So X is width, Y is height, and Z is depth. 2D games, 2D games, two-dimensional games have only X and Y. Then 3D games have that depth view. So if we go and change this Z to 0, it is now a 2D piece. Now let's go to size up. So it's impossible to be 0 than it seems, as it's already 3D. It's possible to change that. Okay, let's do that. Do studs. I don't know what. Okay, what was it before? Okay, it was 2 studs before, anyways. Position, it's location on the thing. 5, where did that go? There. Let's change this. 5. And yep. We'll just keep the Y coordinate the same. 5.4, okay. Orientation, position, can touch, can collide, if it's able to collide with anything. Usually with stuff like this, control 2 up here for these things. Control 1 is select, control 2 is move, 3 is scale, 4 is rotate. I'm probably most of this video is just going to be teaching you just the basic stuff here. So if we move it, change this here to run. Since anchor is turned off, it drops and has gravity. But as you can see, if I turn anchor on, I lift it up, it stays. And anchor is used most of the time. So we have this now. Let's stop. Okay. And yeah, we'll look more at that later. So let's create our first piece of code. I'm gonna hope I get this code right at all. So we want to add scripts. We want to just remove this, delete. And let's first mention this in it so we can change some of its stuff. So let's delete that actually, create a new part. And it's just normal part, we'll call it name, we'll just call it game object. You go in script, you want to go game, as everything in this entire thing is pretty much in a folder that you cannot see called game, like workspace and all that. So then we want to mention all these down, and so we can find this specific game object. So we go game dot, and let's see where it is. It's over here. So it's in workspace, and you can just click on this if you're lazy. and dot. And then you nail this down here. Game object. And now you have this. Now go dot, and let's look at these properties. You can change brick color, color, material, transparency, stuff like that. So, God, I'm not that good at what's it called, Roblox coding. I am too used to Unity, and I was gonna say int and stuff like that. All I know is this string. I'm pretty sure the number one's just called number or something. And yeah, whatever. So with game object, we want to, let's see what we want to do. Let's go with transparency. Transparency. Then we want to do an equals. Let's change this to 0.5 when we, and this should happen when we run the thing. And see, it goes off transparent. But as you can see, if I stop it, it's completely solid. Transparency is 0. And scripts, this is what scripts are for. Changing information things without, like, automatically and not manually. Now, you can really shorten this down. Like, if I go, let's go here and variables. This is a variable, local. To start up your variable, equals, I'm pretty sure, wait, local, and then the name. So game object, I'm just doing brief into this, equals, and then the code. So game dot workspace dot game object. And now if we remove all of this and go game object dot transparency, it should, yeah, do the same exact thing. And before we, and this will only be the first episode, so I'm not going to get that depth, but let's mention what this is. Toolbox is where you can grab prefabs and stuff like that that other people have made. Natural spawn, stuff like this. Noob. Yeah, whatever. That's not very, okay. This area here is where you're gonna have, this is a good and a bad area. It can tell you where your errors are in the code, and this is going to be really useful if you get any errors. You always want to look here, and most of the time they're very simple to fix up. Like just if you do a spelling mistake or something. And yeah, that should be it for the first episode. Well, yeah, for this video. So, I'll see you all in the next video.